Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm Carolina, and I'm responsible for social media and public relations here at Just Human Stuttgart. And I'm here today with Katja Walterscheid, board member, and we are gonna talk about in this very first episode of this series about Just Human and the different branches it had around the world and how is the organization working and which topics we are facing. So Katja, if you would like to introduce yourself and maybe explain us a bit, how are you related to Maison Chacha, Maison Charlotte, and Berdersdorp Safe House that we're going to see in the next videos. Please, the floor is yours, Katja.
Okay, thank you, Carolina. My name is Katja Walterscheid. I'm a psychologist and psychotherapist, and I'm one of the co-founders of Just Human. I have been on the board since the foundation 5 years ago. Professionally, I had to deal with refugees, and I'm convinced that it is necessary to support people worldwide who had to flee from their home country. It would be better if they did not have to flee, but that is why the work of Just Human is a human rights work. We are active worldwide. Our special target groups are women and girls, as well as LGBT members, because the human rights of these groups are mostly disregarded worldwide. So one of our focus work is in Greece. 3 years ago, we started a shelter for women and children here in the middle of the pandemic. It started with a pregnant, homeless woman who called us, and many more women and children followed. Today, we can offer 12 places for women and children. 2 caseworkers support them in their asylum process and in all questions of daily life. This is Maison Charlotte. This is named after the first resident. We were able to open the Maison Chacha in 2022. It is a shelter for LGBT refugees. It offers 4 places. Particularly, trans people are very exposed in immense violence also in Greece, and they cannot live in refugee camps. One of them told me, I better live on the street and die than to go to a refugee camp. So we offer in a shelter, and also we offer support through a caseworker there. In Bredasdorp in South Africa, Just Human is supporting an independent shelter for women founded by Lana O'Neill, who will be at the interview with you also, and is absolutely worth being supported. All these projects are really close to my heart. As a woman and a member of the LGBT community, living privileged here in Germany, I want to support all people to live freely and without violence. People have the right to live in freedom, respected, and live the life they choose. Human rights are valuable for all humans.
Okay, I have to stop feeling so hard because I would say that my tears are coming to my eyes, but I absolutely share your thoughts about LGBT plus people and women and children being more vulnerable than other categories. And we definitely need to use our privileged position as European and white people to protect them and further support them, especially if they flee from war situations and much more. Yeah. And in the case in which they call you in the middle of a pandemic, it was definitely a terrible situation, and I really understand your engagement in this.
We had to say, okay, we have to start this now, and we did it. We just did it. Yes, it is. We are successful in the work there. All the women who were with us in the shelters now have their papers, and they can move on and live independently. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You are doing an amazing job, and we will, of course, hear more from Ali, from Irune, and all the other people involved in this project. But we will see
they do the work on site. Yeah,
definitely. So we need both the central organization, for which Katja is here at the moment, and also the organizational side. But we will be back on that when it will be time for the next interviews.
Yes.
Okay, so Katja, now that we have a better idea of how this organization is structured, how it works, who you are, we would like to understand it a bit more on a technical legal framework. What I mean is, for example, how do you start such a project? How does it work with funding, permission, support on site and in another country? Is it a thing at the national level, in this case of a German level, or at a European level? How is international cooperation on that? Could you please give us a short overview for people that maybe would like one day, as I would like, to just create this kind of projects?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, today, as we go on now, we are working for 5 years now, and the situation is getting worse, I would say. It's difficult to speak of a welcoming system today in Europe. You know, 100 million people are fleeing worldwide, and countries are closing themselves off more and more, building walls and fences, sending people on boats back to the open sea, letting them drown, letting them die at the borders. So Just Human wanted from the beginning to counter this general and worldwide trend. And without a large financial background, but with courage, we have been working for more humanity from the very beginning. There is support from our donors, of course, and from foundations, but also from official bodies. For example, the city of Stuttgart, which has supported our work in Greece, our project, for years. We also have applied for projects. We have to apply for projects in Germany, but also on a European level. We can apply at foundations or, for example, at cities and European foundations. This is possible to do that. Networking is something that is very important. Just Human is not alone working in this field, of course. We could not. We are anchored in cooperations and alliances. Like recently, we are co-founders of the Queer Emergency Aid of Ukraine and of Uganda, very new now. And we have contact to small initiatives to bigger associations. This is something I would recommend to all organizations who like to work in this field, not to start quite alone, but looking for partners, looking for cooperations. We can do all just a little bit, a little aspect of the work, and others can help in different ways then.
Yeah, by my side, if I can add something to that, I've been to the Jubileum, so like the 5-year anniversary of the association in Stuttgart, and it has been amazing, the network that you have been able to build over the years. All the people that have been supporting, that have been, for example, also people who have another kind of job that are volunteering in the free time on a certain topic, or also politicians that have taken part in some special project that we had in the past, and also other kind of association. We also had the possibility to be on the Stuttgarter Zeitung, which is like the magazine in Stuttgart. So it's always good to advertise this kind of initiative in order to get more support and to let people know that there is a reality that is taking care of these things.
Yes, there is many people are open-minded. Many people are not quite informed about the situation, but if you inform them, they are really open-minded and say, okay, I'd like to help in this, in different aspects, of course, and would it be financially or in volunteer work. And so seen worldwide, there is a lot of people who are supporting other people and who feel that human rights are just rights for everybody, for all people in the world.
Absolutely. I feel that unfortunately this kind of topic is not really famous among people, because there are also daily concerns and everyone is busy with their life, but we should not forget that there are people who are facing certain kind of situation. And in all of this, we can have a role in different ways with your skills, with your abilities, with your capabilities, but we can definitely support this kind of situation for a better reality for everyone, not only for them. Yeah. Okay. And this takes me to the third question I would like to make you, Katja, because I was thinking about the general European situation, which is unfortunately bad, as you were saying before, about people led drowning and or being pushed back at the borders. And I was wondering, you have been already really good here in Stuttgart and you're support in Athens and in South Africa. And I was wondering if you have already an idea, an overview for the future of this organization. Would you like to, do you have some plans? Do you have some ideas you would like to develop? These kind of things.
Yeah, we will keep on doing our work for humanity and looking for partners and support where we are working at the moment, but also, of course, in other countries. We don't forget Afghanistan, for example, where it's very, very hard for organizations and people to work there in the humanity field, but also in African, like Congo, or in Northern Africa, Tunisia, Morocco. We have contacts there and support also individually and not with projects at the moment, but we would love to have projects in other countries also. Greece is the one we really have the most support from other organizations at the moment and the most contacts. We would love to house more people and help them to have a safe space and a safe life. We really try to leave no one behind. And despite the political situations, we will go on working in projects and with partners on the dream of a world without violence and for a life in respect and solidarity.
This is, of course, a lovely plan, but we are aware of the limits that we have as people, as association, as also people of a country. So I really hope that these future plans that you have, both on your personal side or also on the association side, will be able to become true. And of course, all of us, our network, our members, but also donors and much more will do everything that will be needed in order to further support toward these goals. Well, Katja,
thank you.
I would like to thank you for this really short interview that we wanted to do as a first episode, as already said. And of course, I think that the both of us will be available to the people who would like to have questions about anything of the the association. And yeah, would you like to add something before we come to the end of this short video?
Well, I'm really impressed about your work and to introduce us and our work and our members to a public, interested public. And yes, I'm eager to hear about reactions. And of course, we answer questions. You can also go on your website or apply for our newsletter, which is a monthly newsletter. We will inform about our projects and how things are going. And if you have any idea where help is needed, you can apply here for help and we can see what we can do, because we like to support also small projects and individuals worldwide. Thank you, Carolina, for that.
Thank you to you and whoever is helping in this. And remember, don't be shy. Everyone can help with their abilities, their capability, and so on. So no effort is too small for this. So thank you very much, Katja. And in case you want to come in contact, just look at our website and we're here for you for everything you may need. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching.